Hello everyone and welcome to Thursday Night Fights 27. I'm your host Ruinen Lightsbane, and tonight we have an amazing 4-player Monk Level 1 free-for-all. This is our first event on the FrostReaver server, so let's head down to the arena. Alright, and here we are at the East Freeport Arena. Legend has it that this coliseum was built years ago by Sir Lucan as a place to hold games of bread and circus. Tonight it may not be filled to capacity, but we have great fighters all throughout the city ready to entertain you, and in just a few moments you will meet all of them. Let's head down to the locker room.
Alright, Bobby, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit excited for this. Who is it? Alright, Shaolinfist, making his way to the ring. I've never heard of this guy, but I'm sure he's gonna tear the roof off.
Alright, Jesse, here comes Kruelos. He looks like he's from the wrong side of town.
Well, Bobby, that just means he's gonna have an impressive resume. I expect him to do pretty well in this thing. Look at him, not scared at all.
Alright, Jesse, and our next contestant, Sswirl, is making his way to the ring.
What was that? What was that? I just saw this man turn into an Ikthar twice on TV.
Will you stop it, Jesse?
I saw what I saw.
And our next opponent, hailing all the way from Kruelos,
Colellim. I hope he bought himself a round-trip ticket. He might just need it.
Well, that's not nice, Jesse. Look at the energy he has. He could win this thing.
Yeah, I guess.
It looks like he's saying hello to some of his fans. This just in. We got a last-second competitor for this matchup. It's Dharmatreasure. Wow, he looks like a hometown hero.
He looks like he's been through war.
Well, that just gives him an advantage in tonight's matchup, don't you think?
Okay.
Before we get into tonight's main event, a quick word from our sponsor, Armor by Ikthar.
Are you a fierce barbarian maiden returning home lootless after a long adventure? Or perhaps you're a drunken dwarf who's lost his armor and his way? Well, my friend, you need not worry, because Armor by Ikthar has you covered with everything that a warrior needs. Located conveniently in the Harbor District in downtown East Freeport, the Fireheart family has been producing armor for nearly a millennium, with many artisans on site to assist with all different sizes, makes, and needs. Everything that a warrior needs. Armor by Ikthar.
Alright, everybody, the competitors are ready. When I cast gate, this matchup will begin. Alright, and here we go. Looks like we have one person in the crowd. Kruelos running up on a kicking Dharmatreasure. We got 3 battling over in the right corner. Wow. Well, this is more people than I thought would come out to the first event. One player walking. That's not a very good strategy. When there's still a lot of competitors in the free-for-all, it's going to be a little bit chaotic. Dharma and Kruelos still exchanging blows on the left side of the screen. Colellim moving very slowly, but still mostly at full health. Just took a hit from, I believe, Shaolinfist. Yes, that was him. And a kick from him. All right, all fighters in the center of the ring now. Dharmatreasure getting ganged up a little bit on the back wall. Trying to find a way out of there. As Sswirl and Kruelos are chasing him throughout the ring. Look at him kiting. Like he's a druid, but he's a monk. Colellim still moving rather slowly. Don't quite understand that one. Now we got 3 players on Dharmatreasure. He's at 58%. Oh, down to 29%. 16%. 12%. He's down, but he's back up. And he's down again. His body moving across the floor, and he's running once again. Nobody wants to go down that quick. Oh, he's down once again. I think that's going to be it for him this time, as multiple players are beginning to gang up on him. I do know there is a bug that sometimes when you're on the ground bleeding out that you become untargetable. He may get back up for another time. He is, and he's down once again. Body still moving, still kiting, still thinking he can win this thing. He was a last-minute entry, and he's going to get his time in here. 1 chrono on the line tonight. And then there's going to be a raffle for a second chrono. Oh, and Dharmatreasure's down for, I believe, the 5th time. Now they're all around him. I don't think he'll... Yes, Dharmatreasure will be the first contestant to fall. But as I was saying, there will be a raffle for everyone that fought in the match, as well as a chrono for the winner. So even just participating will give you a chance. And there's also J-Boots and a Guise of the Deceiver raffle. Looks like Colellim is beginning to move around at a normal speed now. I would say that would be to his advantage. Shaolinfist at 66%, Colellim at 57%, Kruelos, or Kruelos, however you pronounce it, at full health, as is Sswirl. Oh no! Colellim down to 33%. Will he be the next participant that the fighters turn on? He's down to 24. Slowly coming back slightly, but getting knocked down again. Kruelos starting to take some damage. From Shaolinfist. I believe Sswirl is off chasing Colellim right now. Sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrong. I do not know all of yous. Colellim at 33%. Oh, down to 12. Shaolinfist down to 33. Shaolinfist at 18. Colellim at 24. Shaolinfist is down. He's back up. He's down again. Will they finish him off? He's bleeding out. I believe that is Kruelos on him. It might not be enough DPS to finish him off if someone does not help him. His body beginning to roll around on the floor. He's back up. Evades a kick. One of his own, but he's back on the ground. Back up again. This is insane. GMs, fix your game. Oh, Shaolinfist down for what might be the final time. Can Kruelos finish him off? Yes, he does. We are down to 3 competitors. Shaolinfist and Dharmatreasure have been eliminated from this competition. Letting the 2 people in the crowd know that only 3 fighters remain. Well, when we started these events on Project 99, we did not have a very big crowd either. But by event 10, we were the talk of the server. All right, all fighters. Well, we got Colellim at 69, we got Sswirl at 66, and we got Kruelos at 100. Hard to say who's going to win this one. It could really go anyone's way at this point. Our last event, TKF 26, was a Shadow Knight only free-for-all level 1, which also featured 5 participants. That was held on the Project 1999 server. It's very exciting to bring these events to FrostReaver. I don't quite know how it will go, but I'm willing to give it a shot anyway. All right, Colellim looks like he's the person that they've decided will go next. He's down to 15%. He's trying to... No, and he's down! He had good form, was blocking pretty well, but it looks like he's... And he is down! We are down to 2 fighters left, Kruelos and Sswirl. Both fighters near full health. Both fighters dancing around now, trying to gain an advantage by getting behind their opponent so they get a higher AC check. Oh, a kick from Kruelos. Fists from him as well. A kick from Sswirl. Both fighters neck and neck right now. Kruelos 78%, Sswirl 75%. Oh no, Kruelos 72%, Sswirl 81%. Little differentials like that matter so much in this fight. Monks have a high damage output for level 1, but not so much hit points. I wonder if either fighter was brave enough to try to use Mend. Mend with low skill can also injure yourself, and would be self-defeating at this point. Kruelos with kicks. Sswirl with a kick and a fist. Kruelos with a kick. It's Bedlam in the Freeport Arena. Which one of these fighters will take home the Chrono Prize? We are approaching the 10-minute mark of this fight. Neither fighter relenting. Still very close. Both fighters in the mid-70 range of hit points. You should be able to see the hit points to the left side of your screen. Sswirl with a kick. Neither fighter giving an inch in this one. Kruelos with some mean side steps and a kick. Taking a slight lead. Oh, but they're neck and neck again at 72%. Whoever will win this one is your guess, not mine. Kruelos looks like he's getting the worst of it right now. Sswirl starting to mount some offense. He's at 66%, Kruelos at 54%. Both fighters exchanging blows in the middle of the ring, neither moving around anymore. I think that they have said, we are just going to stand here and duke it out. And it looks like that strategy is benefiting Sswirl more than Kruelos. Kruelos at 21%, Sswirl at 72%. Kruelos knocked to the ground! Will he get back up? Yes, he does! And he's starting to exchange blows once again. It would be very difficult to come back from this, but it is not impossible. He is not giving up. And he's down once again. I would say every time you fall, though, that's going to make it harder. He's back up at 6%. He's down to 3%. Sswirl at 66%. Oh, and Kruelos is down for what might be the final time. Sswirl trying to get behind him to get a higher AC check. Landing kicks and fists, and that'll be it. We have our winner, Sswirl, winner of 1 chrono, and our first winner on FrostReaver for our Thursday night fight events. Congratulations, young monk. And just to show you that I'm not joking around when it comes to prizes, if I can get this targeted, and I'm going to give him a crown for his royal performance in tonight's event. What a match. A lot of fun. We're definitely going to have another one soon. Probably a warrior. Might get some archery in that one. Give everybody a longbow and some arrows. What a fight. What a champion.
Well, that wraps up TKF 27. I want to thank everybody who came out, participated, donated prizes, and gave words of encouragement. We're going to have another one of these events on June 28th, a level 1 warrior free-for-all. That should be fun. Gonna let everybody have a bow and some arrows for that one to make it a little bit more interesting. These events only take place because of us players and people coming out and donating and participating. We unfortunately know that the staff at Everquest is not going to help us with events or give us any. So if you want these things to continue, come down and at least participate. All right, everybody, have a good night.